All right, I'm here in the Perth Mall because a lot of the people here in Perth don't actually know who to vote for in the federal election. We just had a state election. So I brought this guy in.
Oh, g'day, punters.
Yeah, you might know this familiar face. He knows a lot about politics. He knows about who to vote for.
I know some things. I know about who not to vote for.
Who not to vote for. Maybe that's how we can start, because Perth people
yeah.
need to be slightly educated, Conrad.
Yeah.
Is Peter Dutton the guy?
Well, see, because the federal election is what we're talking about.
Well, federal, safe done.
Yeah,
Safe
so
done.
I never want to tell people who to vote for, but I want to give people a guide on what you should look for to know, so that you know who to vote for, because we might have different interests.
Yes.
Right? I just want people to know
a good criteria. And
here's how I go by it. What's their voting record? Because politicians, I don't know if you've heard, they just make shit up. And they'll say things and it doesn't mean anything. So I always...
sorry to cut you off, sometimes they don't follow up on the things that they promise.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
But you can actually see whether they've done it or not. Website, theyvoteforyou.org. You can type in your politician. So you can type in Peter Dutton. That's what I'd say. Type in Peter Dutton and look at his voting record. Right? You can look down his voting record and go, he voted against capping gas prices. And if you ask me, that's a pet issue of mine. From the East Coast, actually you guys are going to experience it now too.
Yes.
On the East Coast, we don't have a gas reservation policy. Most of our energy comes from gas, right? Cooking, all that sort. And because they're exporting all the gas overseas that we drill a lot, they export it all overseas, there's none left for us, right? And so we have to buy it at a really high price. Right. WA had cheap gas for ages because they said, oi, give us 10% of that gas, and you didn't have. But now in WA, they've actually screwed you guys. Your politicians have now literally done what they've done in the East Coast and opened up your gas market to the global market. So now your gas prices are going to go up. So well done. So anyway,
terrible.
You can look and go, Peter Dutton voted against capping gas prices, meaning Peter Dutton's just saying, gas cartels, I know it's Aussie gas and I know it's from your country, but you can have it for free and you can charge Aussies as much as you want for it. That's kind of what he said. So when I look at his voting record on that issue, I go, ooh, I don't like that.
Not for you.
Not for me. So voting record, and then who gives them money? Who's donating? Gina Reinhart loads a lot of money into Peanuts, but Albo's not innocent. He's taking money from gambling corporations. He's taking money from the mining industry. You WA punters. This is like, you guys are literally controlled by mining industry, like cartels. Like I see all the buildings, they literally run your government. It's crazy. I don't know. If that helps.
Okay, but I mean, a lot of people are not going to go to that much effort.
I know.
Because you got to vote. You're a citizen.
I know. Yeah.
Can we get the lowdown on who you're going to vote for?
I'm gonna. Okay.
Because a lot of people just take someone knowledgeable like yourself advice.
I know, and I don't.
Come on, you got 10 seconds. You got to give us a tip.
I can't.
You got to do it. It's got to be capped at 3 minutes.
I'll tell you what I'm voting for. Right. What I'm voting for is money out of politics. Right. I want corporate money out, and I want corporations to pay tax. That's what I want.